First of all, just want to say thank you for coming to the page. Wasn't really 100% planning on documenting all this, but I know there's not a lot of D150 stuff out there, so any help I can give, I will try. But my D150 journey began about 5 years ago. Bought an 89, had the 318 in it with the TBI, and we kept having problems with it. And my friend, Gray Bush, said, hey, let's just Hemi swap it, because he had a 79, that 79 Cordoba that he Hemi swapped. And so I said, okay, if you're willing to do it, let's do it. So we built that truck, stock 5.7, 8-speed, lowered, had the interior done and all that, which is in this truck, not currently. We just took the seat out today. It's dust everywhere. But so we fixed that truck, had it done for a few months. Then a lady rear-ended me and totaled it. And so then we had to figure something else out for a new truck. And was reaching out to people looking for, you know, new cars, new trucks until my insurance check came in, just trying to figure out what we were gonna do. And I had these people, the Rays, reached out to me. Actually, I talked to them first, asking how much they wanted for their truck. They said $3,200. I said, all right, I'll let you know once I get my insurance check. And then they said, okay. And then a couple hours later, they said, hey, the truck's yours, come get it. I said, no, I don't have the money yet. I'll let you know. They said, no, it's yours, come get it. I said, what do you mean, like it's free? I said, yeah, it's yours, come get it. I said, so I'm gonna drive to your house, pick up a new truck and drive home and not pay you any money. They said, yes, we had this truck, we're not using it. It's a pretty nice truck and we want you to have it. So I drove out down to Montgomery, down by Houston, picked the truck up, and they're just the nicest people. They're kind of like my new mom and dad. They're great people. So there's still hope in the world for everybody, or for some people. Anyways, so that's kind of the story of the truck. Then we decided to build this one a little better. We got a ton of custom stuff, the 392, the forged wheels, the massive 16-inch brakes all the way around. We've got the Mustang mirrors, and I'll go into detail in a few more different videos, let y'all know kind of how we did all this stuff. The Mustang mirrors, I think they're like 15 to 17, something like that. They actually line up really well. You just cut your hole. We made this little bracket here for them to sit on, so there's no movement up and down. Then we had to cut the door on the inside, which we cut a little too much, so we'll have to weld that back up. And you see our 3 mounting holes. And then our bracket we made for that. So that was part of the existing stuff in the door here, and we just kind of added on and made it all work. So that's kind of cool. The new mirrors should have the LED blinker in them. I didn't have those on the original Mustang mirrors I had, but I broke the passenger side pulling out of the garage one day, and so I ordered a replacement, and I accidentally ordered one with the blinker. So we decided to wire up the blinker and keep that in there. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, that's just a little story of the build. We are not a shop. We are just friends that like to do this. It's kind of a pain in the ass most of the time, but It's definitely fun coming in the garage and working with your friends. My friend Josh, that is the head mechanic, wiring guy, everything guy. I mean, he's awesome. We call him Gray Bush. He got that name because he's the oldest in the group. And so we're just like, well, let's just call your garage Gray Bush Hot Rods. That'll be funny. And it just kind of stuck. So anyways, y'all have questions? Yeah, this is why this thing is getting body work and painted. That's a decent amount of Bondo back there. That's been the worst spot, luckily, so, excuse me. That'll be fixed. Welded up all the stake holes. We're gonna weld up that cargo light. The antenna has been cleaned up and that's gonna be gone. This will stay red and truck is gonna go white. Might have a little metallic in it, so it's not just so bare. But gonna keep the red. So yeah, I'll post more videos on specific things that we've done. And if y'all have questions, please let me know. This is a 90 D150, 392, 8-speed, 4-link, hot wire harness, sound German for the trans controller. And all this stuff will be hidden. It was mostly hidden before, but we didn't get to actually finish it. New billet, brake master cylinder coming, booster will be gone. So holler if you have any questions. Appreciate you.